this computer. Okay, hey everybody. Thank you for joining us tonight. We haven't zoomed in a long time, so it's kind of fun to get back. Michaela and I have been talking about this a lot, and we're gonna try it. That's one of our New Year's resolutions in our business to get back on and start zooming more. So be looking for more opportunities for that. And anytime we're on, we'll definitely, hi Miranda, we will be sure to record them. So if people can't log on at the Zoom time, that's okay. You have lives, I understand. And you guys can watch the recordings. So we'll start every Zoom with kind of like a housekeeping. And Michaela came up with a good housekeeping thing to talk about. And if you have any other ones, just speak up. But just to remind everybody that the tax documents, your W-2s are on your accounts tab right now since he uploaded those. So be sure to print those out and put them in your tax file. And then she and I both on both of our team pages today shared the tax Cincy Tax Facebook group. We cannot legally give anyone advice. I mean, that's not what we're here for, but that group is there to give suggestions. Okay. I guess you could call it advice too, but take it with a grain of salt, consult your professional tax advisor, whatever you do. My professional tax advisor is my husband because I'm too unorganized to go to a professional tax advisor. So you should see my tax folder right now. It is literally a envelope that I've just shoved receipts in. That's what I'm working with. So
girl that runs that group, Stephanie, she was actually my roommate at boot camp.
Oh, really?
She used to work for the IRS. So that's how she has all this information on tax stuff. So she's like the tax guru. And she created that spreadsheet. So if you guys have not seen that spreadsheet, it's in that group. You can download it to your computer. It has literally anything you can think of expense-wise that you can write off for taxes. And it breaks it all down into different months and different categories and all that stuff. And it makes it so much easier for your taxes at the end of the year. Highly recommend actually updating it throughout the year, unlike me, who's now scrambling at the end of the year to enter everything.
We still got a few months. We're good.
Yeah.
No, I think that's great. And like Michaela said, you might find things that you didn't think of too, So is there any other random things that you can think of we need to chat about before we
the only other thing that I saw was the diffuser bundles were sold out, but they are like offering it again in a different bundle. I haven't seen clarification yet on if it's the exact same bundle or if they get the oil shipped to them later, but there's a news article about that.
Oh, there is?
And then
I didn't even see that.
They just posted that.
Oh, okay.
Sometime this afternoon. And then just a reminder that there's certain locations for World Tour that you can still walk into that are not sold out.
Like Detroit. Yeah, so if you are still considering it, Detroit still is has room, so you should be able to walk in and you still get the same items too, which is cool. So if you guys want to follow along now on the news articles, Michaela and I are just kind of going to start at the bottom and go up for everything that was posted on the 19th. And we're just going to kind of go back and forth with going through them, and we can answer questions you guys may have, but just to kind of explain it in a little more in depth. So the one we'll start with is the increasing the price of warmers, including the bathroom cleaner and the whiff box. So this catalog, new spring summer catalog, is going to start in March. We're used to starting spring summer in February. Well, they did a lot of polling and it came to Scency's knowledge that people aren't quite ready for spring summer in February, which does make sense. Like March just seems like a better month. And for us right now, that's not going to be a big deal. I think that's a really great transition month. But when you get to thinking about in the fall, like when we transition in September now instead of August, that's going to be a big transition. Michaela, have you thought about that yet? Like we're not only going to transition into the new catalog, but it's going to be harvest bam at the same time. Like I remember that a few years ago because we used to be like this schedule years ago, and then we switched to the current schedule that we're on, and now we're going back. And I remember that was such a big day in September because September 1st when all that happens. But we're far away from that right now, but so we're going to be starting the new catalog March 1st, and there's going to be a few warmers that are going up in price. I don't think anything went up more than $5. And honestly, when I first heard warmers going up in price, I'm like, oh man, like everything, but it's just a few select ones. And honestly, the ones that they upped, I don't even think our customers are going to notice. Like if you ask me right now how much Little Garden was, I don't think I could tell you truthfully if it was 40 or $45. Like I wouldn't even remember that. I'd have to check my catalog and it's going to be 45. Do you think your customers are going to care? $5? I mean, it makes sense for the ones that they're raising the price on. It's because of the materials that are needed to create these warmers. So I'm not going to read them all off because you guys read them in the article, but just know that's the reason. It's because of the materials needed to make these warmers. But I feel like for the most part, we still have those low price point warmers. I mean, you can still get Zenrock for 35. That's not going to be terrible. Yeah, Polar Panorama is 70. That's a higher price point warmer, but it's still able to be used as a half price and you don't need two half prices for it. So if somebody still wants Polar Panorama and they think that's too hefty, then it's a great party opportunity conversation, right? I'm just making sure. Okay, Lindsay, she got in.
Okay.
So Diamond Milk Glass again, that's going to be 35. Etched Core is going to be 35. So you still have Alabaster 35. You still have those low price point warmers, but nothing too crazy. So I'm not shocked by this price. I'll say I was more taken aback when we changed the minis from 20 to 25 than I am by any of these price changes. So, but none of my customers have been affected by the minis either. And I bet you all of you, I don't think any of you are old enough to even remember when bars used to be buy 5, get 1 free 6 for 25. So bars used to be 6 for 25 for many years. And I'll never forget when Scentsy told us they were going to be 6 for 30, you thought the world was ending.
I heard about this
everywhere, just like, oh my gosh, my business is going to collapse and I'm never going to have sales again and everybody's going to freak out. No one cared. Like buy 5, get 1 free 6 for 30. Like it's hard for me to even remember when they were 6 for 25, you know? So little things like this may seem alarming for the first couple days, but honestly, I'm not even going to tell my customers about this. Like I won't even advertise that aloe vera is going to 50. I mean, I guess you could for promotional purposes in February when you can still get it for because aloe vera must be 45 right now, I'm guessing. So for example, aloe vera is 45 right now. You can get 10% off of it in February with our transition month. Yeah, that's a good way to advertise it. But like, I'm not going to go a deep dive into like all these warmers that are raising price by $5 because chances are 95% of your customers aren't even ever going to notice it. Okay. Do you guys have any questions on that? And then Whiff Box is going to go up to $35. I'm actually not shocked by this at all because it's such a big item for us, and you know, the materials that they have to put in there to ship it, and you know, the box is probably a little more expensive to make because it's got more design on it, like little things like that. I'm not surprised they raised that, but just know the value is still going to exceed the price. They said that in the article, so that's good. And then they are also, I think, talking about doing more exclusivity within the Whiff Box. So like, sure, it went up in price, but maybe there's just going to be more things in that Whiff Box that you can't get if you don't get the Whiff Box, right? So they've really been adding a lot of exclusive items the last year, I think, like with the cool little buddy clips that you can't get anywhere else, in the bar that you can't get anywhere else, and stuff like that. So be looking for that exclusivity, and that can be how you really drive your customers to the Whiff Box, and knowing that it's still going to give you worth that price point. And then the last thing that's increasing is the bathroom cleaner from 8 to 10. I always thought 8 was pretty cheap for the bathroom cleaner anyway. Yes and no though, because I feel like I go through bathroom cleaner within like 4 cleans because like you use a lot. I do anyway. I feel like I use a lot because I spray my entire shower down, walls, floor, everything, and I probably am too excessive with my bathroom cleaner, but it smells good, so I don't mind. So $10 for the bathroom cleaner, going up by $2. What will this mean for Classic Clean? I don't know. We will find out when we see the new catalog. But what if the Classic Clean is now counter clean, bathroom cleaner, and all purpose? That's kind of cool. Maybe they'll do something like that. You're not gonna have the dish soap anymore. They're discontinuing that, which actually I'm really sad about, and I will be stocking up like crazy because I do use our dish soap all the time. And we'll talk about that in a different article. But just know that we'll probably see some type, I don't know if they'll get rid of it altogether, the Classic Clean bundle. I don't think they will. I think they'll incorporate something else, which in all reality would probably be the the all-purpose cleaner, right? All right, so that article is good. So the next one is, I'm doing the next one too, right, Michaela?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. The next one article is we're changing the availability of some product lines for the spring summer 2023 catalog. So these are the items that are discontinuing. So kind of a transition talking about that dish soap. So car bar clips, and all these items know that they're discontinuing because sales were low. They're not taking something away that everybody loved and they sold a ton of. Why would they do that? They're not doing that. They're doing it because sales were low and it didn't like make sense in a business standpoint to keep this product in the catalog as a catalog item because it just wasn't performing. Okay, so those products are car bar clips, Scent Soft, dish soap, fragrance mist, Scentsy Soak, which surprises me. The Scentsy Soak surprises me.
So sad.
Sugar scrub, I know. Sugar scrub. Best Bud Sud shampoo, Freshen Up Pup deodorizing spray, No Not Spot detangling spray. Oh, the Packet samples for those products and scent stickers. Okay, so I don't know. Sarah's saying she can't get on, but I don't know. I don't know what to say. She's tried different browsers. So the car bar clips, I'm not surprised by. I personally never use them and never sell many, so I can definitely attest to being why they don't sell. Car bars and scent circles are my jam for my customers. Scent Soft, same. I never use it. I use all the other laundry products, and I wonder if Scentsy would have a different that would be different if that was somehow included in the Laundry Love bundle, because everybody gets the Laundry Love bundle, right? And if maybe they made a different bundle that had the Scent Soft in it too, maybe they'd see a different scenario there. The dish soap, again, sad about that one. I'm going to be stocking up. Fragrance mist, didn't sell a lot of it. Scentsy Soak, surprised. So that'll probably be a big one for customers to stock up on. Sugar scrub, never sold it. Never sold the pet line. They actually gave us a statistic on the director call, which, am I allowed to say what that's? Do you remember that, Michaela? How we said like
it was like 0.03% of sales was pet supply, pet products. It was
which
insane.
Is like crazy. So Dan asked on the director call, he's like, how many of you have sold the pet line? 90% of us probably raised our hand because once in a blue moon we've sold the pet line. And then he asked everybody, what percentage of Scentsy's overall sales do you think come from the pet line? People like 2%, 3%, 5%, different. It was like 0.000 something.
That was crazy.
Yeah. So it is such a low seller for us. But that being said, so all of these items, even though they are going away from the catalog, it doesn't mean they're going away for good. Okay. And that's what they talk about in this article too. And that's what Dan reassured us in the call. We need to create demand for these products. And that's how Sugar Scrub, that's how Scentsy Soak, that's how some of these items got into the catalog because they were LTOs at one point and huge sellers and super popular. So then Scentsy's like, oh, we should put them in the catalog. They'll be a huge seller year round. Well, for some of these products, obviously they need to have that high demand. So I don't think even, remember when they did like the Luna pet stuff, I don't even think that probably did very well, which is surprising.
I think for like $4.
Right. Which is like, it's sad because you're like, man, that was such a good idea. But so know that you're going to get these products back in seasonal offerings. Okay. So you know how in the harvest collection we have a special, you know, counter clean and dish soap, fragrance or like soak and stuff like that. Same with the holiday collection. And I could see them doing something in the spring. We'll probably have an LTO maybe for, you know, maybe a bundle with a sugar scrub and a soak, or in a fun like spring, summer scent. So just know when you're promoting this to your customers to stock up in February and get their 10% off and get all the things that they need, remind them, yes, they're not in the catalog, but stay tuned for special LTOs. So they know it's not gone forever. Do you guys have any questions on that article? Okay. Did I cover all that, Michaela? I feel like I think I did.
I think so.
All right. You are up,
Okay.
girl.
So I'm going over we will be increasing some product prices, which kind of just piggybacks off of what Beth already talked about. And basically all this is saying is just reassuring that we know that Scentsy is doing this because they pretty much have to. They're going to absorb as much cost as they possibly can. But unfortunately, with the way the world is going right now, inflation, manufacturing costs, shipping costs, and labor costs are all going up. So it's kind of unavoidable right now with having to up some of these prices. So know that they take these decisions lightly and they don't want to have to raise prices if they don't have to, but unfortunately it's one of those things. The nice thing is that with most of these price increases, we are also getting additional PRV. So that's great for us. That's pretty much all that article talks about.
Mm-hmm.
That one was pretty.
Yeah, that one was pretty easy.
Let's see. Okay, so the next one, the Scentspirations. Did you guys all get your Scentspirations today? The Go Go Mango, because I'm super excited for those. Super excited. So those are available now. They're $20, and there's a two consultant limit. So you get all 4 bars. Is it 4 bars? Yeah, all 4 bars for 20, and it comes in like a little decorative bag. You do get PRV on those, but you do not. You can't use rewards to purchase those. But just remember that could be a tax write-off because it could be an expense. Mm-hmm. So those are available. Great time to get those and make samples for your customers. I plan to make samples and get them to all of my Scentsy clubbers. Trying to do, I think with those ones, I might do like a whole cube, depending on like my customer's club size, just so that I can get those scents under their nose. They can smell them. If they like them, they can add them to their club as soon as they launch. And it's a great way to kind of get your clubbers to know that you appreciate them and that you're, spoiling them.
Can I show you what I bought today? Speaking of sampling, I got these on Amazon and I thought they were super cute. Hopefully they're like heartfelt.
Turn it a little.
Come on, focus here, phone.
I feel like we're on the end of the month live and we're like trying to.
I know, right? But they're hearts and they're the size of a quarter and they were $7.69 Amazon for 200 of them. So I thought that was like a nice size, a quarter size of in their heart. So I got those to do my Scentspirations and other stuff.
Yeah,
because that's cheaper than the consultant store ones.
For sure. If you guys want cute little the Go Go Mango Scentspiration flyers to use to attach your samples to, or even just to send them out to your customers so they know that collection is coming. I've seen a whole bunch of them floating around on Facebook today. I think there was some on the Canva page. I saw some, I think, in the Make Sense flyer page.
And I shared one too.
Yeah, Beth shared one. Mm-hmm. So there's lots of resources out there that are already made that you guys can just go in and edit. And it's super easy.
Yeah, and please do that. Don't make your own. Like that one Johanna Luna shared today. I was like, that's beautiful. It took me 3
Mhm.
minutes. I changed it, got rid of her backgrounds because she must have the pro plan. So like she had these cute backgrounds that they wanted me to buy. And I was like, how about I delete the backgrounds? I don't need the backgrounds. And then it was a free download for me. So I was like,
Yep.
all I had to do is change the QR code and my name and I was done. So
And that's if you guys did not know, you can actually make a QR code right on Canva. I don't know if you have to have Canva Pro or not, but I
you
mean,
don't.
okay. I have Canva Pro, so I never know if you have to or not, but you can go right on there and create a QR code, which is super handy, especially for doing different collections like this for LTOs. So
Do you want to do the business tool one? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Catalog packs, right? Is that the one?
Yeah, and I'll try to find all of the different things so I can hold them up while you're talking about the said promotional material.
Okay. Business tools help you transition in your season. I might as well just like combine that with the spring summer catalog packs then because it
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So I haven't looked at this one yet, so let me look at it. Okay, so there will be with our spring summer transition supplies, we will also get a 10% discount on that for next month. So starting February 1st, all of the different catalogs and brochures and things that we are offered will be available at 10% off for us. So it's definitely a great time to grab those for the catalog season. I usually try to grab as many as I can because they are 10% off. So that way I'm not paying more than we have to. So there will be the spring summer 2023 catalogs, which are now going to be 22 a pack instead of 25, and the price is staying the same. So that's kind of another one of those things that they had to raise prices on because of inflation. But I mean, it's still, it'll be 10% off in February, so you might as well just grab it then. So 10% off catalogs. Let's see. Fragrance tester sets will actually be 20% off. So that is just the transition set. So it's only going to be the spring summer, but you can buy the complete tester set as well. That one will also be 20% off, it looks like.
Let me hop in real quick, like for Lori and Kim and anybody else who's brand new. So like Lori and Kim and anybody else who joined in the fall, you will have your fall winter. So this is all you need is a transition set, because what it's going to do is it's going to give you all the brand new fragrances, and then you can delete. So you'll sit with your fall winter catalog and you'll sit with your spring summer catalog with all your testers and your transition set, and you'll get rid of the fall winter and you'll add in the spring summer, and you will have a few duplicates, and that's how like your testers will start to accumulate. But that's all you technically need. You guys don't need to buy full sets unless you want to have an additional set. Then you'd want to buy a full spring summer set, but all you technically need is a transition set to complete your fall winter set if you join in the fall winter.
Usually I go with the transition set, but a couple times I've purchased the full set just so that I have extra sets, and then over time you can make, you know, complete sets with your transition set that you get. So then you have multiples, which is nice because unfortunately sometimes you give your set to a customer and then you don't get it back for a long time, and it's nice to have another one to give to another customer if you need it. So those are always nice to have. You can also purchase individual fragrance testers if you need to. Like I know for like me, I am missing a blueberry cheesecake tester in one of my kits, and that's the only one that I'm missing. So I know that I need to order that on February 1st.
Or if one gets janky.
Yeah.
Sometimes they get janky, you just need a new one.
Or they break, or or they melt and then they get complete mess everywhere. Okay, so there will be a transition tool business kit, which is really nice. So it will include the spring summer catalogs, so that'll be one pack of 20, a product list. You get three of those 50 pack.
Yep, 3 of these. So 150.
And they will last forever and ever. Amen. I feel like I use those as shreds.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea actually.
Mm-hmm. You will get a pack of the new release stickers, which are the best freaking thing in the world, because actually Scentsy has been making these for us the last couple of years, but some consultants do it too. But they will make a card that has the little outlines of the Scentsy bar with the fragrance description under each one of them, and then you can print those off in 2s or 3s or however many you can fit on a paper, and then just take those fragrance stickers and stick them on there and include them with your catalog. It is the best thing ever. Great way to get those new scents under your customer's nose for pretty cheap without having to make samples. Transition fragrance tester set is also included in that, and the product training guide, which if you guys do not have a product training guide, get one.
Even us seasoned consultants make sure we get a product training guide every season.
Oh, where did I go? Right here. These things are the best because it literally, if you're like, I want to post about, I don't know, let's post about the Deluxe Diffuser today. It literally tells you all the information that you ever need on a Deluxe Diffuser. It is so cool. Okay, I don't see a price on that.
I think they're $2. Oh, you're talking about the kit?
Well, the kit, yeah, I don't see the kit.
Yeah, I don't know what the kit will be. Let's see, what would it be? It'd probably be I don't know. I can't do that math right now, but it's probably, wasn't it like 50 or under or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. And that may be low.
Make sure when you guys go to order your business supplies, make sure it says English. EN for English, not ES. That means that's
I've ordered Spanish so much.
Okay, so since we are transitioning, all of the fall winter print materials will be 50% off while supplies last. I don't know why you would need to buy more of those, but some people might want to. There will be a discontinued list at the end of the fall winter 2022 catalog season that you can download from your workstation. So that's super helpful so that you know which products are going to be leaving, and you can give that list to your customers so they know what will be leaving and what will be staying. Let's see what else.
I feel like we'll get that, I feel like we get that either the very end of this month or like the first of next month. So we have the full month to get to warrant.
Yeah, I think so. And then that's the other thing too, is we will have 10% off the whole catalog next month. So is it the whole catalog? I think it is the whole catalog, isn't it?
It's select things, and there was a little bit of confusion. I don't know if you guys have seen some of those posts, because the original news article did say bundle and saves are excluded. That is not true, because they've always given us 10% off of like the 3-pack bundles, the 6-pack bundles, and it made it very confusing. But I did see a confirmation post from Lacey saying she was going to get the comms. She was going to get the comms corrected, which I don't even know what article that is, but I want to say the only thing that's usually not 10% off is even licensed stuff is, right? I think it is.
I think so.
The 6-bar 2 warmer bundles. I don't think those are. And clearance.
I know the diffusers are, purifiers are, because that was like a huge thing last log season. Most people were offering 10% off.
Yeah, so I think it's just the 6-bar 2-bar bundles, 2 warmer bundles, and clearance. I think that's the only thing that would be excluded. I could be wrong. We'll if I see another confirmation article, I'll let you know. But
yeah, I think that sounds familiar.
Yeah, if you read that bundle and saves were not included, that was a mistake, because they are. It's going to be like every other transition season we've had.
It says it right here. Hold on.
Oh.
Okay. So it says almost all fall winter 2022 catalog products are 10% off and available only while supplies last. Perfect Scentsy systems, bundle and saves, licensed products, charitable cause products, and Whiff Box will be excluded from the sale.
Okay. So the only thing that's untrue about that is bundle and saves, because certain bundle and saves are included. You are going to get 10% off of 6-bar bundles, 6
Right.
Scentsy circle bundles, stuff like that.
Okay, perfect. And then the last thing on this article is there will also be new season sales kits. These are great because we can purchase items from the spring summer catalog a month early and get them in our hands and start using them before they're available to our customers. So there will be a home kit, scent, laundry, clean, and body. Which, if you are going to World Tour, I believe we get the scent kit.
Where do you see that list?
New season sale kits underneath fall winter 2022 transition fragrance tester sets. Can't talk.
Oh, cool. Yeah, it's hard not to buy all of those bundles.
Yep, and you get PRV from those too, which is cool. You just can't use rewards on those.
And you can sell them. So if you want to have a last chance first glance party and then you want to sell it there, you can.
Yep.
Any questions on the transition? That's a lot. That is a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I'll need to read that article 3 more times to really digest it. Oh, and anybody going to World Tour, we get the transition tester set, and I think we get a deeper discount.
Or do we get, I thought we just got the scent kit.
No, I thought we got the transition kit usually. Transition testers. Maybe it's changing, but I want to say we also get a deeper discount and early access to the tools too. I want to say, like, we get, if you went to World Tour, you get 20% off of everything instead of just 10. I could be wrong, but I want to say they've done that in the past. I know we get flavor access.
Like that for boot camp, they gave us a code for business supplies on Vistaprint.
Oh yeah, that could be too. That could be another little perk. So, all right, so we got that one. Go back.
I did catalog in that one. Do you want to do the Scentsy Club?
Yes, I'm just trying to find it. Oh, Scentsy will recommend replacement products for Scentsy Club. Yeah, so I'm guessing what that's going to mean is, and I meant to get in my Scentsy Club and like add some discontinuing things to see what they really did. But I'm guessing what that means is, like, if people have car bar clips in, they're going to recommend a car bar. What will they recommend for soak? Not sure. Because you don't have a comparable product for soak. Not sure what they'd recommend for dish soap. Maybe they would just recommend another clean item. So maybe for soak, they would just recommend another moisture medley item, like, yeah, like a cream. Yeah, that's probably what they'll do, Miranda. I bet you're right. They'll just offer another another body item. So I think that is great that they're doing that, but you might have some people just have a little deduction in their clubs if they don't want stuff.
Oh, it says too that it'll recommend, what does it say? It'll typically include similar or popular fragrances with the same product line. So like if you have like fall or winter pods in your club, it looks like they'll recommend a fragrance that might be similar coming in the new catalog or something.
Yeah. Yeah, so maybe if all the fall,
because it wouldn't make sense if it's bars, because that you would still get those.
Right. No, that is a good idea with pods, because people are going to have a ton of discontinuing pods, or, you know, maybe a laundry scent or something.
Yeah, laundry will be big. I swear to God, if Fluffy Fleece leaves, I don't think it will. I will probably combust, and yeah.
So funny enough, I just had a customer today. Well, she's actually a team member that I help her just put her orders in. But I was like, oh, you have to get Fluffy Fleece. She goes, no, you had me get Fluffy Fleece last time I ordered and I hate it. And I was like, oh, what? Oh. So I was like, oh my gosh, you're the first Fluffy Fleece hater that I've come across. So she loves jammy time. So that's why I recommended Fluffy Fleece, and she hates Fluffy Fleece. So I got her Black Raspberry Vanilla. But yeah, I have faith in Fluffy Fleece. I do. I have faith in that.
Good one. Really good.
I think it was so popular that I don't think that we're going to see that go away. So, all right. So we got the Scentsy Club one. Um, let's see. Sorry, I'm like losing my spot here. Scentsy Club. Okay. The next article is about newsletter subscription options. And if I'm honest, I didn't even really read this article. I think it talks about, Michaela, did you read this one? If you can talk to it more
I did
educated.
not.
I think it's a more so about, Dan talked about it on another call I was on. It's like the marketing rules, like within like email marketing campaigns throughout all companies, like to be legal, like people subscribing, and like you're not able to add people if they've already declined it, and then they can sign up to be a part of your newsletter. Everybody just might have to read this one again, because it's just about kind of cleansing the subscribers who haven't opened it in 6 months, ensuring people who want the newsletter are the only ones that are really getting it, this and that.
Yeah, it looks like, so I know when you go to create a party, it'll say on there you can check to subscribe them if they want to host a party or join or get order notifications or something like that. You can click on those and subscribe them yourself. And it looks like we will not be able to do that anymore for us to remain in compliance with global email regulations.
That's kind of a bummer.
Yeah. And then it says you may opt out of home office sending the Making Perfect Sense newsletter on your behalf if preferred. So if you send out your own newsletters and you don't want Scentsy to send out the ones that they automatically do for you, then you can opt out of that.
Okay. We already talked about the spring summer catalog 20 count. We already talked about that. So I guess I'll just talk about the monthly transition for February 1st. So February 1st, the things that we'll be launching will be the Whiff Box, the Scent and Warmer of the Month, which, by the way, you have until the 28th to sign up if you have not so far. If you have no subscription at all for Scent and or Warmer of the Month, you have till the 28th to sign up for it to still get it. And it's phenomenal. Like that Scent and Warmer of the Month is phenomenal. The bar is amazing. At first, I wasn't sure what I thought about the scent, but then after I warmed it for a while, it was awesome. Like I knew I loved it, but I didn't know if it was going to be strong enough, but then it really was. It warmed really nice.
I think that warmer is going to be a huge seller. I shared a sneak peek and I already had customers wanting it.
Okay. See, I didn't really have interest yet, but I think people just need to see it more because it's so cool.
Yeah.
Did somebody have a question?
For February's?
Yeah, February's.
It looks pretty. It looks like some June.
It looks like what?
Looks like a warmer and scent that could come out in June.
Oh yeah, it looks kind of like summery. It's beautiful. It's so good. Who are you?
Deborah.
Oh, okay. I was just his iPhone, so I didn't know who it was.
I don't know if you could see me.
Your camera's off.
Oh, I don't even know how to turn it on.
So, and then the transition month discounts that we talked about, the business supplies that we talked about, the new season sales kits we talked about, and then what you can't get anymore starting February 1st. So your last day is January 31st is going to be they'll bring back my bars, the diffuser and oil bundles that we need to read that new article that Michaela just mentioned, the Frozen collection, the Snow White collection, the European soccer products, and I don't know why it says Frida Kahlo Scentsy Warmer, because didn't that sell out within like 2 days of it being launched? Not really sure why that's even on there.
They remove it from the website.
Yeah, I guess they just want to show that we had it for that long, I guess. I don't know that it was offered. There will be a queue on the 1st. Seems like there's a queue on every 1st now, just for everything. And remember, your reporting section's always a little bit unavailable while they make the transition. But yeah, February is going to be a huge month with the 10% off. Like that is a great time too, if you ever do like personal specials for your customers, it's a great time to do personal specials too, because you can really make them work to your benefit, like 10 bar specials, laundry bundle specials, stuff like that. Like I might do a laundry bundle special in February with that because it worked out to my benefit. I did a 10 bar special this month because it worked out so great with the double hostess half offs that I could really make it worth my while. And you can make personal specials worth your while with the 10% off as well. I mean, you can make them worth your while any month, but it's a little bit easier when we have those deeper discounts, in my opinion. So, being able to offer a laundry bundle for 45 and then do more of a, personal special discount for it, that helps too. Anybody have any questions about the transition? That's pretty self-explanatory. It says 1 additional month for our See the Good warmer. So yeah, because normally we would transition a month earlier. So you got 1 more month for the See the Good warmer. And I'll just tell you, I've seen the Cause warmer for the new catalog, and it's literally the best warmer we've ever had for Cause. It is awesome, and every Scentsy consultant will want one.
That's
so
cool.
good. It's so good. So remember, if you go to World Tour, you'll see all that too. I mean, actually, we'll technically see everything before World Tour because they'll let us see the catalog. They usually upload that, right? Don't they usually upload that like the month before?
Well, we'll see it because the digital catalog will be
the digital one, yeah. So we'll technically
that'll be
see
available at 3 a.m. Eastern on the 1st.
Yeah. So everybody will be seeing it and talking about it, but we'll see it in person on the 4th when we go to Detroit, and it's so good. So should we talk about that shipping delays, the Disney drive-in?
Yeah, if you want to, and then I can go over the diffuser bundle too. I read that.
So yeah, Kim and I were actually just talking about this last night. So for a minute there, we thought that the Disney drive-in was out of stock. But it just was because they had a little shipping delay. So it's available again. But if your customers order it anytime from the 19th on, there's going to be about a 2-week delay because of their shipping delay. So just know that and prepare your customers if they want one, that they're going to have a little bit of a delay for that warmer outside of our 10-day shipping window. It's not going to hold up packages. Other items in the same order will be partial shipped. So they've done that before when they've had an issue with one certain product. If you close a party with that in it, they'll ship the rest of the party. They just will ship the Disney drive-in warmer separately. So that's that one. So yeah, are you going to talk about, yeah, see, I haven't read this article yet.
Yeah. So it says that we've exhausted our inventory for the diffuser bundle promotion. However, starting January 23rd, which is today, if your customers purchase any premium or deluxe diffuser, they will automatically get a bundle of the 10 5-milliliter oils of your choice for free. So it sounds like they're not getting the 2 full-size eucalyptus and lavender because that is gone, but you will still get the 10 oils of your choice for free, or of their choice for free. So there won't be like let me double check and see if it's still there. I feel like that the bundle option is still there and it says sold out, but I think if somebody was to purchase the diffusers, it will still send you those oils.
Yeah, it probably will. It just won't like show it because that'll just be something that just comes with it, kind of like you wouldn't see it until you had it in your order history or something, kind of like when we had the blanket and the mug, like you don't see it till you have the order in there.
Yeah, so that bundle is gone. It's not on there at all anymore. So you'll just have to make sure to advertise to your customers that you can still get the 10 free oils. It's just not going to say it when you go to add the diffuser to your cart.
That's nice that they did that.
Yeah.
I feel like that bundle went on forever. Like that was a long sale.
It was really long. It was what, 2 months?
Yeah. And then that news article that went up too about some people were getting SFR warmers in their mystery bundles. So those of you who don't know, every year when we have SFR, Scentsy Family Reunion, they make a commemorative warmer that goes along with the theme of that particular SFR. So it was going around where this was like years ago, share your song, and it was like a microphone warmer. It's actually pretty cool looking. But it was like from 2016, I think. It was like before 2014 maybe. I can't remember. It's old. And people were getting it. And it's like, that's a little tacky. Like, Scentsy, you're seriously sending SFR commemorative warmers for consultants that says like Scentsy Family Reunion to our customers. That was a mistake. Thank God. Because I was like, why are they doing that?
Yeah.
So it came out that that was a mistake and they're going to be able to exchange. And I think they'll probably get or like an email, and there's gonna be news. Well, the news tab article's already up, but hopefully they'll email those customers too. I guess there was only a handful. There wasn't like a ton. But you never know. Some of those customers might want it, and they might not want to exchange it. But if you did sell any of those mystery bundles with like the larger size warmers, I did not sell one of those bundles that day, but so I don't have to worry about it. But if any of you did, and you check in with your customer, be like, hey, which mystery warmers did you get? And they're like, yeah, I got this weird microphone, or I got a baseball, or whatever. They can exchange.
I'm really excited for those bundles. I think they're gonna be cool.
I've seen
been following all the posts.
Yeah.
I want that rooster.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, I would die if I got that rooster.
Did you order one?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's that. Product status list. Everybody make sure you look at that every day to stay updated. And then it just looks like they posted another article today about how they're emailing our customers to promote the Scentsy pods and air purifier products. Oh, filters. So that's about it. Just a little bit of a breakdown. There was just a lot to digest there. So we wanted to make sure we went over it. So you guys, if you had any additional questions, and kind of like break a few things down for you. So, Miranda, you said, can you send me the link to the flyer printout for the stickers? When we see those, we'll be sharing them on the team page like crazy. So just keep a lookout for that. Because there'll be lots of different consultants that create those. So we'll definitely be sharing that. Does anybody have any questions about any of the articles we discussed? Or Michaela, do you have anything else that you were thinking of that we need to share?
No, I was just gonna say, on the topic of sharing the flyer, if you guys ever see anything like that you think would be helpful to other consultants, feel free to share those in our team pages. Beth and I don't have to be the only one posting in our team page, so feel free to share those. Those are super helpful.
Yeah, I mean, we always tell you guys to shout your teammates out. Of course, do that. But yeah, if you see marketing materials or you see stuff, I know Miranda's good. She shared like flyers before that she's come across and stuff like that. But even feel free, like, if you see great marketing images, start an album on my team page. I don't even care. Be like, okay, we're like, for example, Michaela and I both will probably start albums for spring, summer, real life images, right? So like, if you're like, oh, I need marketing images for the spring, summer book, we'll both make albums on our team page. And then every time you come across a real life image, add it to the album. And then it's just a great resource for everybody to flow to when they need that info.
Yes, please do.
That'd be good. That'd be good. Well, if nobody has any questions, we'll hop off, but we really will try to do these Zooms more often. They may differ in nights of the week, but I don't know. Mondays are pretty good, but I don't know if Mondays are good for everybody. I mean, there was 9 of us here, but
maybe we can do another poll or something to see what days work for everybody and times and stuff, and then we can start doing some trainings.
And I know typically like Esther would be on, but Emerson's sick, like people have stuff come up. I get it. So, but yeah, I'll post this on my YouTube page. I'll save the recording. And if you guys want to send it to team members or anything, you can feel free to do so. So thanks for joining, those of you who did, and we'll chat with you soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye.